Hey everybody, this is Tambio and I'm back with another Transformers video review. And this time I have Transformers Generations Autobot Scoop. This is the IDW line of the Generations that comes with the comic book and the figure. So as you can see right here, the figure along with his two weapon masters, and then that's him in his alternate mode. And if you look at the back right here, you get again you get a look at the pictures, and then the two target masters can combine into one gun also. I don't know, but there's some names and stuff right there. I will have to look at it right here, but I think some of their names are wrong. I have to be double check it. I think Caliburst, I think he comes with does he come with Hot Rod? I'll have to check it out real quick. And there's the technical data for Scoop. And then if you look at the bottom, here's some other figures that are also in the line. So let's go ahead and take them out of the package and check them out. Alright, so here I have Scoop out of the box and in his vehicle mode. And so along with him inside the packaging, he does come with his instructions, which I won't show off, but he does come with Target Masters and Caliburst and Hole Punch. So he has two Target Masters. Hole Punch is right, but Caliburst is wrong. His name should actually be Tracker. Caliburst was originally with Slugslinger. These guys are really lacking. Let me show you real quickly their articulation. So you have a ball joint, allows them to move their arms forward and back, and that's it. That's it. Nothing on the legs, nothing at all. And then you can see right here the connector for, and you try to hide that or anything. So it's kind of unfortunate that they did that. You know, they've done some really good things on some of the other figures and with some of the even other small figures, and they turned around and did this with this. So it's really unfortunate. So to transform it, you just do that, flip that around, and then you take the arms and you move them backwards, and there's a tab, a hole, and a tab and a hole. So you just combine them together like that, and the arm pops off. That's the first time I've ever done that. So let me get his arm and get it back on. So connect those back together like that, and there you have a gun. So you can do that same thing with Caliburst. There you go, and you can take them and you can peg them into any of these holes on this excavator or front end loader, whatever this thing is. Sorry, I'm not into construction equipment. Any of these peg holes. So you see he has two on the back, he has two on the sides, one right here and one right here, and they're both on each side. So he rolls pretty good. So for articulation in this is that goes up like that, and then this portion is supposed to bend right here. This can bend right here too, but I don't think it's supposed to. I think it's mainly for transformation. Speaking of transformation, let's go ahead and get into that. Alright, so go ahead and pull those apart. So I'll start back here. Go ahead and untab those. Take the legs, flip those around, flip out the feet. Alright, and then you want to take and rotate this like that. You want to take and rotate this like so. And you want to take this portion and flip this up. And then there is, you can see right in here, you want to take and rotate that out like that. I don't know if you saw that very well, so I'll try it again on this side. Like that. These ball joints are really strong on here, so actually whenever I turn the arm sometimes it untabs the chest, and then rotates this portion around again. So it's only kind of problem that I have. You want to rotate the head around, and then you're going to take this and fold all this stuff in on his back, so like that. And you can do it like that, or you can actually take and do it like that. Either way is fine. If you want to have him have a scoop butt, then you do that, or if you want him to have a backpack, then you do that. So either way. So for his, gosh, very tight. Then you want to flip out his hands. And I would have preferred this to be able to do something. I don't know. Just instead of sticking out back there, it's, I don't know. I don't really like that. Alright, so either you can have him dual wielding the guns, or you can actually combine the guns together. And in several different ways. So you can either take and split hole punch, and then take and you see that little tab right there on Caliburst, and then there's a hole right here. You can take and go like that, and then you can have them hold this barrel, or not barrel, but this handle, or this handle. I tend to say that this one doesn't stay on as much because it just kind of pops out. So usually whenever I combine them, I usually put Caliburst on the bottom and hole punch on the top. So you can take that. So you go like that, and then I'll take this and do that like that, and then I'll try to move these kind of in a little bit more somehow. So then I then take you can either hold it like that, or like I said before, you can actually hold it at this one right here. So either way. So real quickly for articulation, starting at the head, up here, you can left and right. Then you have a ball, there's two joints. There's a ball joint that allows him to move his arm forward and back. And then there's this joint right here that allows him to move it out. And that's pretty much the extent of that. Then you come down here, he has a elbow joint, and then right above the elbow there's that cut that allows him to swivel his arm. There's no hand movement. There is a twisting at the waist. Then you come down here, you can move the feet forward and backwards. You can move them out to the side. You can twist it right here. Then a knee joint. Basically the only thing you can do with this is just move the foot up. There's no downward movement because of transformation. Really, whenever I first saw this guy, I thought that this was going to be the one that I was most impressed with. And it turns out that in this wave, this is the one that I'm least impressed with. And he was actually one of the harder ones to find at the time that I bought this. He was one that everyone was picking up. People were specifically just going out, and, or at least the scalpers in my area were just going out and just buying him up. They weren't buying any of the other ones, they were just buying him. So it took me a little while to find him. It took me a little while to actually do a review on him also. I'm finally getting around to trying to catch up on some of these things, so you're going to see a lot of older toy reviews mixed in with some newer toy reviews. Just me catching up. But that'll pretty much do it for my review of Scoop. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter. This has been Tambiota, and I'll see you next time.